The shrinkage of summer sea ice in the Arctic has long been a concern. According to the study published in the journal Earth's Future, if carbon emissions continue at current levels, summer ice will disappear by 2100. Along with it, creatures such as seals and polar bears. With a warming climate, summer sea ice has been shrinking fast and now consistently spans less than half the area it did in the early 1980s. In summer, when some of the ice melts, winds and currents carry it for great distances into the Arctic's farthest north coasts along Greenland and the Canadian islands. This results in a rich marine ecosystem with tiny animals which feed fish, which in turn feed seals, which feed polar bears at the top of the chain. The researchers looked at two scenarios, optimistic and pessimistic. Under the optimistic scenario, some summer ice could persist indefinitely if carbon emissions are brought in check. While under the pessimistic scenario, summer ice would disappear by the end of the century if emissions continue as they are. Even under the low emission scenario, ice from even the central Arctic will wane by mid-century. Locally formed summer ice will persist in what is known as the last ice area, but will now be only a meter thick. The study forecasts that under the low emission scenario, at least some seals and bears may survive. These species currently exist under similar summer conditions along western Alaska and parts of Hudson Bay. According to scientist Robert Newton, co-author of the study, if the year-round ice goes away, entire ice-dependent ecosystems will collapse and new things will emerge. Fish, algae, etc. may come up from the North Atlantic, but it is not clear if they could survive there year-round. The planet is getting warmer, but its rotation around the sun will not change, and any new occupants, including photosynthetic organisms, would have to deal with the long, sunless Arctic winter.